What's going on, everybody? Sergio FB here. Today we are going to be doing a trick tip tutorial, and the trick for today is the infamous Nollie heel flip. So first of all, I'm actually not very good at Nollie heel flips. I can do them, but pretty much only on flat ground. But I'm going to try to give a few pointers that help me get them, and a few tricks that you might want to already know are regular nollies. I also think having switch heel flips helps out quite a bit. Keep in mind, you don't necessarily have to have both of those tricks. I do think it helps quite a bit just to have a good solid nollie. And then of course switch heel flips is essentially the same thing as a nollie heel, except you're riding regular as opposed to coming in switch. So when it comes to the finger placement I use, and I've noticed it helps me quite a bit, is placing my index finger right around the pocket of the nose. I also place my middle finger right around the bottom of the bolts on the back truck, and I do have it not exactly towards the edge of the board, but just a little bit closer towards the center. So a good thing that I've noticed that helps me out when it comes to nollie heels is the popping. So there's a little bit of a technique for it, at least in my experience. It may be different for others, but this is what works for me best. So when I pop my nollie heels, instead of just doing a straight downward pop, like I'm just doing a regular nollie, I tend to pop the board and kind of force it forwards. Kind of like that. Helps me maintain control of the nollie heel and keep it going in one direction, as opposed to popping it and then landing and then rolling. So another cool thing that I've noticed that helps me out quite a bit, and it's specifically helped me out with switch heels, is this little thing I do with my middle finger. Instead of keeping my finger flat on the board, I tend to rotate it inward a little bit as I'm doing the trick, and it specifically helps me out with switch heel flips a lot. So instead of riding it flat, it's almost as if my finger is on its side. This might not work for everyone, it's just a little thing that helps me out, so keep in mind this trick is very unique and a lot of people do it their own way. So the only way I can suggest is for you guys to experiment, try different shapes, setups, and techniques. So another thing that helped me learn nollie heel flips was this one time I was just messing around and I was just kind of flinging the board out there. I was just kind of like launching my arm straight out, and I was actually getting like nollie heel flip and then over rotating it by half a degree. So that right there is when something in my head clicked about nollie heel flips. I think at that time I realized that I was probably just trying too hard, and the more I played around with it and the less serious I took it, I ended up landing them a little bit more consistent. So I think that's something to definitely keep in mind when you're practicing nollie heel flips, is just to have fun with it. Don't take it too serious. It's just a trick. You will get it eventually, so just stick with it. And so these are the finger positions I use for nollie heel flips. I put my index finger right here towards the nose, a little bit before the pocket, or I guess you would say after the pocket, and my middle finger right here by the bolts, bottom bolts, and I tend to angle my middle finger just a little bit, and it's not too far off the edge, it's just right there. That's a good spot for me. And then instead of doing a straight downward pop, it's more of a forced left side pop, if that makes sense. So without further ado, let's just showcase a little montage of some of the best nollie heel flips I've filmed during this video. And I don't know, if you guys have any pointers for me, let me know. Woohoo! Okay, that last one took way longer than I expected. I'm not the best at nollie heels. Let's just get that out there. I might have said that a few times, but there you go, guys. I hope this tutorial helped out just a little bit. I hope you guys learned something new out of this. I hope you guys can go practice your nollie heels now, with that being said. And let me know if you guys want to see more of these tutorials. Let's see if I even helped anyone out. But if I did, let me know. And let me know what tricks you guys would like to see in future videos, if you guys want to see other trick tip tutorials. I know someone commented a tray flip, so we're going to be doing a tray flip tutorial since I'm a lot more consistent with tray flips. But till then, appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope you guys have a great day, and go get your nollie heels down.